Hi, I'm Simon.
Hi, I'm Nicholas.
And we're at Brands Hatch, when we're about to start the road to Champagne with Michelin and LeBlanq.
And we'll be on the Bianchi Oltre mounted with the Michelin tires.
And we've also got the Aston Martin DB12, which is on Michelin Pilot Sports. So let's hit the track. So you know all about racing lines and being in the right place at the right time, whereas I'm just a guy that goes on Sunday rides. So maybe you can point out, like, how do you make sure you're hitting the apexes, carrying the right speed in? What's the right way of approaching this kind of thing?
Oh, that's a difficult question. Because most times in the bunch you have to follow the line or you pick your line, but you usually go from the outside into the middle of the corner to come out as wide as possible when you can. But remember, there's also 100 other riders trying to be in the same curve.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm not used to. Like, people throwing elbows, their attitude, lots shouting, all of that kind of stuff. That's so different from my cycling experience.
Yeah. Well, we don't do too much shouting, though. That's
Really?
more an amateur thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You guys are a lot more polite, respectful.
No, I wouldn't say polite or respectful. I said less shouting.
Fair enough.
Because usually when the shouting is coming, it's the less polite bit. It's a beautiful track.
It's a great track.
It's a pity we're limited with speed today. It would have been nice to rev the car up.
we might be limited on speed in the car, but I don't think that limits us in terms of what we can do on the bike. And I'm quite looking forward to seeing how fast that Bianchi can go if I push
I'll go
it.
as fast as you want to push it.
I think we're quite privileged to say that we've got a track to ourselves to play with for an hour. Not many people get this experience, so I think Michelin and LeBlanq have done us a solid here.
Yeah, definitely not in the DB12.
Right, I think it's time, now that we've done one lap, to actually jump on a bike and see what we can do. Okay, this is a bit more comfortable, although it's definitely a bit more chilly outside of the car.
Definitely chilly.
You ready?
What do you reckon?
Yeah, let's go take these bikes for a test. You want to put a wager on? Loser buys dinner?
Definitely.
Okay.
Works for me.
Let's go.
Let's go. Are you ready?
Yeah, as ready as I'll ever be.
All right.
Someone going to count me in?
3, 2, 1. Always over the straps. That was fun.
Was it?
Yeah.
Feels like I'm in quite a lot of pain.
So what do you reckon? You got it?
I have no idea. I'm going to have to
Yeah.
wait until we see the photo finished, but... okay, well, at least let's go on our way, because we've got a lot to do over the next couple of days.
Yep. All right, what do you reckon? Head to Champagne?
Yeah, let's
go. We have now left the racetrack and we are on the lanes of Kent. We have Fireside looking after us, Laura, assistant DS of LeBlanq, taking us on these beautiful laneways where we actually spotted some vineyards. Nice prelude to the road to Champagne.
You know what's really strange is that you're kind of in awe of these riders when you get here, but then after 5 minutes you realise, oh, they're just normal people. They also love riding bikes, and it just makes it a lot easier to enjoy yourself and not be too intimidated. Yeah, these guys are pros, but you feel like you're one while you're doing these rides. It's great fun. That's what I'm here to see. So first 50k in the bag, how do you find it?
Nice, very nice rolling road, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I spend most of the time just kind of behind you, saving my energy for the hills, but I think we've worked up an appetite, so maybe it's time for
What a
food.
venue.
Oh man, doesn't get much better. This is what the best that Kent has to offer. Right, let's go. How come you got into cycling in the first place? Obviously, you know, family history and things like that, but
Yeah.
is that the main reason, or is it because you just kind of fell in love with cycling?
I kind of went into it almost naturally. I played rugby, played soccer, and then when I moved back to Ireland when I was 12, I was at the end of the years, beginning of school year, and it was one more race, and my dad was going to go and give the prizes of it. It was like a league,
So I jumped on my mum's bike and just went there and loved it and asked Santa for a bike and then started cycling after that, so around 12, 13.
Is that fairly late to get into cycling? 'Cause
No.
I don't know when the pros suddenly pick up a bike and think, this is what I want to do.
I mean, the younger the easier because you learn the basic skills. I think it was very normal, especially back then.
Yeah. It's a combination of talent, risk-taking, and genetics and performance. And where do you think out of those four things makes the best professionals? Is it
you need it all.
Is it genetics, though? Because I think, although I'm a competent cyclist, I don't know if I've got the engine that could ever have been a professional.
Yeah, if it was only about training, it would be an easy formula. You just train, and then you become the best.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not only about training, but it's not only about genetics, because then you end up competing against people who have both, and then so you're left behind with genetics.
Yeah.
But the champions have both. They're usually extremely talented, but also work bloody hard. And they're also a lot younger than when we used to turn pro.
Yeah. Well, I'm older than you, so that's my excuse. This is good.
Once we're out of the castle, the roads are a little bit flatter for a bit, and then we nip back up onto Pilgrim's Way. So they are narrow, rolling roads through the Kent Downs into Wye, which will be a nice little stop. We're going to have a welcoming at a little cycle cafe there, which will be lush.
I see a smile on your face,
What do you make
so...
of
you won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that means dinner is on you.
Yeah. I won't tell him how much I took to let him win.
I guess for me, it's escapism. That's why I get on my bike. It gives me a bit of time just to escape my normal life, the hecticness of being around my family and work and everything else, and my mind just kind of clears. And also, it's got the benefits of fitness. I'm 41 and I'm the fittest I've ever been in my life.
100 metres. Come on. Last little bit.
There's still more I can do, but it's the joy of that and the exploring around the areas that you live in. That's why I do it. So you've had the pro career and you're still carrying on riding. I mean, why do you still have the energy for cycling?
When I retired, it wasn't because I was done with cycling, it's because it was just time to do something else. And luckily, I'm still managing my life around cycling these days, and if it's from gravel racing to doing some of the events of the joy riding with LeBlanq, it still brings me a lot of balance in my life. Yeah,
We've got to go and hit this hill now.
yeah, and not miss the train.
Yeah.